Yeah. And then he claimed that the kid didn't have access to the account and didn't see any of the things that
Tracy Moore will agree with everything everyone says. One minute you're saying what, you could be like, and the thing was black, and she'll go, yes, it was black, something she's never seen before in her life. And then you go, and then I found out it was white, and she'll go, that's right, it's white, no shit.
So there's a lot of things that Eddie does that I'm not a huge fan of. However, most of the time he's on point.
Thank you. Oh, that's sweet. You see, me and Azel agree. Most of the time, I'm on point.
When he used his child for fodder and fed his child to Evan.
Oh, man. Words, man. Words. All right, look, Azel, I know what you mean by fed my child to that guy, but, you know, in this community, they think you mean that. Just so you know, these people can get twisted.
Really pissed me off. I was just like, no. Like, that's unacceptable.
He used his child for views.
Now, this is something that comes up a lot. I think people just generally agree that I use my family for views. My child, my wife, mother-in-law, my whoever, just all of my family somehow ends up in my videos or on my posts or in my pictures. You know, they end up on my YouTube channel, and in ways where it was like, you know, I was promoting them to get people to look at them, you know, because that's where all the money is you post. Oh God, man, I wonder if there was another platform that just turned to crap that people did. Oh yeah, called Facebook. That's right. They would post like their family and maybe a video with they were like, there's their family again. And over there in that country, it was just normal. And I guess it still is. I just don't really use Facebook anymore because I have been doing that on YouTube. That's probably where this is all getting confused. I'm here trying to make a buck off my family, just like we do on Facebook. And then people are like, I don't think that's cool to do. So yeah, if you'll just leave examples of all the times that I was making a buck off my family or using them for views, I would appreciate it, because I like to take these things, you know, claim by claim and see if we can maybe figure out exactly, like, well, we can even break it down, like how many views I got and then what, you know, how much money that generated, things like that. I want to do that. And, you know, I'll try. Part of what I'm kind of faced with is that my family is just always around me and shit. You know, like they're, one of them is looking at me right now. Just literally looking right at me through the window.
Yeah. And then he claimed that the kid didn't have access to the account and didn't see any of the things that
What are you talking about, Tracy? Tracy's like, and he did. He definitely had access to the account. Eddie claimed that. He claimed it. But we all know he did. He had access to the account because Tracy knows. Tracy Moore knows what my child is doing all the time. I tell him, I'm like, hey, dude, it's getting really close to December 25th. You know who's coming to town? Tracy motherfucking Mo. Let's just watch Tracy one more time. Watch her agreeing with every single thing Azel says. Watch her. Just watch Tracy.
That the kid didn't have access to the account and didn't see any of the things that Evan was saying. That doesn't matter. What Evan was doing was deplorable.
It was.
So,
Tracy's just there to let you know you are on point. Tracy Mo.
He used his child for views.
Always.
Yeah. And then he claimed that the kid didn't have access to the account and didn't see any of the things that Evan.
Now, real quick, he doesn't have access to the account, just so we know. I control that account. That's how this all got unwound. You saw it. But at risk of using him for views, I won't go into that or show that here. He hasn't posted on that account since then. So, before then, but since this has happened, that account has just been sitting there. So you can go check it out if you want. It's exactly the way it was. The last video we posted on there was years ago. And that's just a sad fact. But it's part of the reprogramming of our lives on this platform to appease the people who cannot help themselves but mess with people's children. I think it's fine. I think it's just fine. You obviously love it. That's why this is the stuff that dreams are made out of. This is when you think, man, if I could go viral on YouTube, the first thing that should come in your head is, how can I get my family on there? Especially my kids. Because kids are what everyone wants to talk about. Am I right, Tracy Mo?
I never had a conversation with Runs with Scissors, and look what she did.
See? She done told it. Y'all want to see a troll just flop? I love troll floppings.
A fat, an addict, an old moldy fairy queen, and what else? And I do want to be a cat lady.
No cat lady.
First of all, I mean, how awesome is it that it's a fat, an addict, an old moldy fairy queen that nobody wants, and an old cat lady? Let's get it straight if you're going to try to... Okay, I'll calm down. It's fine. Clearly, I'm the only one upset here.
I thought I was going to be the fat one. Dang, I take it. Fucking score for me today.
How do you rate?
Yes.
What did you call me, Carrie? I'm not.
I did it.
We're misfit losers over here.
What?
Look at the panel of misfit losers, a fat,
And I'm fat.
a old moldy fairy queen. I can't see those other two words.
I'm fat.
And that nobody wants, and an old cat lady.
So effective. Just, you nailed it. You got them good. It's good. That was a good job, buddy.